After eating bread, wheat and the barley, have you feel there is a stomach ache and there is the problems you are facing with the skin itching and there is a irritation on the skin and there is something allergy you are facing? Some people, most of the population are going through the condition, and this case called the celiac disease. In the celiac disease is an autoimmune disorder. It is not about the allergy, the autoimmune disorder, about the intestine and about the cilia. In this condition, taking the gluten from the wheat, barley and the breads, it causing the damage to the cilia present in the small intestine. There is a peristalsis movement. The peristalsis movement happen there, the cilia helping this the peristalsis movement. There are the small microbes here like projections. Not only the peristalsis movements they are helping, the other thing is they are very important for the absorbing the nutrients and the vitamins, minerals, whatever the absorptions from the food and the mixing to the with the blood. But if there are the problems from the gluten rich diet, if they are taking like the wheat, rice, not wheat, barley and the other breads, other the gluten, then this gluten goes to the cilia that making the problems here, and this happens there may cause the itching and irritation on the skin and many problems. The symptoms of this disease are diarrhea, stomach ache, the irritation on the skin, nausea, vomiting and the other things. There are the really such the problems are happen. It is the autoimmune disorders. Actually there are the some genes and the specific types that found. If the some persons found this the specific type of gene, then the person have the celiac disease. If the person doesn't found this gene, the person doesn't have the celiac disease. The cilia is the very important. Actually there are the test of the celiac disease, the endoscopy. There the camera sending from the esophagus and to this the digestive tract, intestinal tract, to the stomach, to the intestinal tract, and the camera taking the thousands of the image, and if there is a damage of the cilia, then the doctor knows from this the images if the cilia is the flattened and there are the holes of the microvilli to here, then they have found that person have the celiac disease. And the other thing is there is a vitamin like the capsule camera that goes to the this tract, and it also take the images and the person knows this is the celiac disease. But sometimes if the person stopped taking the gluten free diet, then this is the case that the person avoiding these symptoms, then there is no specific testing that the person have the celiac disease. It is like the autoimmune disorder, but the testing to confirm is genome testing. If the genome found a specific type of gene that the person have detect the celiac disease and the specific type of gene doesn't occur, then the person don't have, I explained you. So if the person have the celiac disease, then there is no permanent cure for this. Actually the science says now, the study says till now, but in the future who knows, but till now there is no cure for this disease. And if the person stop taking the gluten free, gluten rich diet, then this disease and the symptoms are avoided to here, the celiac disease. And the other thing is the person stop gluten free diet, the gluten from the wheat and barley goes to the intestine and the villi. They are making the problems and the irritation to the villi and the cilia. Then if the person even taking the rich diet but having the celiac disease can face the malnutrition. The person says, the patient says, I am taking the diet about the nutrition and the vitamins, but why I am facing the specific type of the nutrition deficiency? Though I am taking the nutrition diet, because you may facing the celiac disease, you may taking the gluten free diet. If you are taking the gluten free diet, then this irritation cause, and the specific type of the cilia may damage your already damaged in your intestine, and there is a malabsorptions, because the cilia helps the absorption of the nutrients and the vitamins. If the cilia already damaged, then how can cilia absorb the nutrients and the vitamins? So these problems can cause. And the other thing is osteoporosis. There is the weakening of the bone. Yes, there is a in the celiac disease the person are happen found that often found as there is a osteoporosis, weakening of the bone, because the deficiency of vitamin D. And the other is the deficiency of the vitamins and minerals. I have told the osteoporosis. And there is a weight loss in the celiac disease. The person have ate more, but due to the celiac disease and the cilia are disturbed here, there is a flattened, actually the cilia in this actually cause. To cure this the celiac disease, there is a the patient can avoid the gluten rich diet. If the patient avoid a gluten rich diet, then the symptoms of the celiac disease the suppresses for the time. And there the other diet can also take, and the ayurvedic approach can also take. So this is all about the celiac disease. Thank you.